The Michelle Carter case got me thinking about bullying in general, and perhaps more specifically, cyberbullying, which is something that I wrote about a year and a half ago in a blog I posted on my law firm website. But now that those days are gone, and so is that article, I thought I really wanted to share my current thoughts on the subject, just in hopes that it would help somebody out there. Of course, when I say this, by no means am I proclaiming that I'm an expert. I know I'm not. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a counselor. And with that in mind, I should say that if you are being bullied, and you are being hurt by this bullying, my hope is that you'll reach out to a parent, a counselor, someone at school, someone who's well more equipped to help you than I am. What I really offer you is just my thoughts in hopes that they help a little bit. Now, one thing I should say before I launch into my speech is that this really isn't about the bullies and why they bully, and really even having empathy for that. Although I do think that they bully out of a sense of hurt in their own lives that they don't know how to deal with. This is really about those who are being bullied in some way, shape, or form. And like I say, I'm not an expert. These are based on my experiences of getting a lot of online bullying or harassment some years ago. Now, one of the most important things that I think is helpful to any discussion about bullying, when you think about bullying or you are being bullied, understand that those who bully you don't really know you. And that may sound strange because they know you, they're going to attack you. But they don't really know you. You see, they have an image of you. It's a snapshot, maybe, of your life. Maybe your clothes, your hair, your lack of hair in my case, whatever it might be. Your taste in music, whatever. And they attack you for that image that they have, that little slice of your world that they see. But they don't really know all of you. They don't know who you are. They don't know your gifts. They don't know what you believe, how you feel, what you think. They just redirect that hurt I talk about at something that they see as an easy target, as a way to get you. But understand that your shirt or your taste in music is just a portion of who you are. And they're really not attacking you as a person. You're so much more. The other thing that I think is really important to understand kind of goes along with something I said in another video. Your approval is not required. And that even though this might be hard as a younger person to understand, the approval of others is not something that should be the basis of your life or the basis of your actions. You see, and I'll keep coming back to the clothing example. If somebody says your clothing is shabby and crappy, whatever they say about it, or your taste in music, or your hair, or again, your lack of hair, or your weight. Weight was a big one for me, for my bullies anyway. That their approval of those things, those aspects of your life, isn't required. And if you lose weight or change your shirt or your clothes or your taste in music, then somebody else is going to think that those changes are bad. When people tell me that I got too skinny or that I look better with a shaved head, whatever. And so there's going to be people with opposite opinions. The point being, the only person you can ever satisfy completely is yourself. You're never going to satisfy others in the big sense of the word. You're never going to satisfy the bullies. So what you have to be is happy and secure in yourself. And finally, consistent with that, is consistent with really both the prior points that I'm making, is that you should never let anyone subtract from who you are. Nature doesn't make mistakes. You are a miracle in the sense when we talk about the mathematical odds of birth and exactly who you are and your experiences. And you were put here for a reason. There might be a reason that your bullies don't understand, probably not. Might be a reason that maybe you fully don't understand now. But nature doesn't make mistakes, and you are here to give the gifts that are within you to the world. And you should never let a bully or anyone snuff that out. So ultimately, my hope with this message is maybe it reaches someone out there who's experiencing this kind of bullying or cyberbullying, and that they realize that they don't need everyone's approval, that they are a solid and perfect individual in and of themselves, who are loved, a person who is loved by many people. I guarantee you that. And ultimately, you should be secure in knowing that your bullies are wrong. They don't know you. So go forth and give your gifts to the world and leave the bullies by the wayside.